Hello, I'm Daniel G. Taylor. Welcome to today's episode of Reigniting Heart Hope TV. How much of your time each day is productive? You probably think you do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of productive work each day. But if you actually track it, you're probably going to find that the answer is about 3 hours. Now if you think that's the amount of time that the most productive people in the world are doing, it's really going to make you think about how you're working and how you can actually strategize more to do things faster, to get more done quicker. I learnt that and I've tested and measured that myself with my own productivity from the book that we're reviewing today, No BS Time Management for Entrepreneurs. Of course, if you've ever gone through a process of calculating how much your hourly rate needs to be to earn what you would like to earn in a year, you would have probably based it on 8-hour days. But if you're only spending 3 hours of actual productive time, of time you're actually getting paid for, and of course entrepreneurs, you don't get paid for your time, you get paid for your performance, then you will seriously need to do a different equation to get the figure, rather than basing it on 8 hours work, when no one does 8 hours work in a day, or very rarely do people do that much work in a day. Dan Kennedy's book is full of unconventional wisdom around time management. He doesn't believe in mobile phones, he believes in shutting yourself off from the world so you can get work done. He has specific times that he opens his phones for live phone calls. And it's all smart stuff. As a result of reading his book, I went through a process where I was getting a lot more done and becoming a lot more productive. And one of the key things I was doing was I was mapping out my day in half-hour blocks, which is another one of the things he talks about in his book. And so the day before, I would visualize what my day was going to be like in half-hour blocks, and I would use psycho-cybernetics, which is something else like I write about on our blog, and Dan Kennedy actually updated with the book, The New Psycho-Cybernetics. I use that to pre-visualize the day and see it going the way I want it. So and then most of the time the day would go the way I wanted it. I've sort of rambled on there, so sorry about that. Lately I've been dealing with depression, and so I've had to have a rethink about how I do my time. I've been doing my time management a little bit differently since then, but when I get back to my normal routines, I will be reinstating the Dan Kennedy style of time management, that mapping out things in half-hour blocks and knowing what's coming up each day, and really setting goals and racing the clock. One other time management tip I'd like to give you quite quickly is set a timer. When you sit down to do a task, try and group batch tasks together, so you can do emails in a 45-minute block, or you can do phone calls in a 45-minute block, or you can do anything in sort of a 45-minute to an hour and a half block, because it takes that long to really get into the groove and be most effective. That's my book review of No BS Time Management for Entrepreneurs. If you want to get unconventional wisdom, this is the book to read. Thank you.